Hey there, everybody. It's Angelo. You're not going to believe this, but my audio was absolutely fried in my last video that I just recorded, so I'm doing this all over again. With that being said, I wanted to say welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. It's great to have all of you. It is after 11 p.m. right now, so I'm trying to go to bed because I had a long work day. I worked the day before that, and I have to work tomorrow. So, trying to keep everything in schedule, recover on time. I'm exercising, working, pushing myself, and I'm proud of where I have wound up and just grateful that I can share it with you all, whether it's health, fitness, recovering from brain surgery. Yes, I did that 3 times. And just, other stuff, work, life, friends. If you're interested in anything that's of that nature, give me some suggestions down below. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It is free, really helps me out. And it helps you out because you get to have an alert whenever I upload something if you hit that notification bell. So with that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody that has already subscribed, and thank you to all of you that are going to subscribe. If you want to hear more, I'm going to talk about my day. Going to try to do my best to wrap it up in I guess, small sense and make it similar to what I said earlier. But basically, I worked in a sewage treatment plant today. If you have watched any of my videos before, I have mentioned working in sewage treatment, but I am electrical by trade. So I was there to work on the fixtures. Um, so I spent a lot of time in very smelly areas because this was an in-use facility where the other facility that we had been working in a lot had not been up and functioning yet. So there was no liquids, no solids. It was completely dry. You could go in the tank, where this one was fully in use, did not smell good, was quite gross actually, um, in some ways, but spent my workday opening fixtures, switching lights out, and I did it above the pools where they process everything. So that was a big, you got to be very careful and tedious with your work. So that was terrifying because I've heard some horror stories of people falling into that type of stuff, but that didn't happen. So I'm super grateful for that. I have, more work, and as a contractor, subcontractor really, um, I'm kind of trying to figure out the balance between work and life and the benefits that this gives me because, it is decent pay. It's nothing crazy. However, I am limited, um, and there are, some drawbacks. I don't get holidays. I don't get paid time off. I'm not an employee of a company. I am my own employee technically. So it really has its positives, negatives. I get hit hard with taxes, and I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been doing this for basically over 10 years now, with my dad on and off, and he is also an electrician. Um, we have the same contractor, and I just am trying to figure out what I want to do next. It's hard to figure out. I have not really had the ability to explore to the extent that some people may have, especially with not being able to drive and driving back and forth to jobs. And you may be wondering, oh, why not be able to drive? I have epilepsy and I'm not allowed to. So things like that. But yeah, I really just I'm trying to get better every single day, and it starts one day at a time. You You can't change everything all at once, but you can start changing something each day, just a little bit, and getting better and better and better. So I am balancing the positives and negatives of maybe a corporate job versus the trades. Obviously, maybe more of a high stress environment and less true bonding in a corporate job, but also not as hard on the body. And, I think about longevity. I'm not trying to destroy my body doing trades work and having arthritis by the time I'm 35. I know this is a bit of an exaggeration. It really depends on the type of electrical that you do, but I don't want to get hurt. I really have spent a lot of time and could probably try to become a master electrician and use that to basically pivot and go towards something else. But that's a whole process in its own right. So I'm looking forward to seeing where all of this goes, keeping all of you updated, and I'm just really, really tired, to be completely honest. My body is like aching because of the two lacrosse games that I played on Sunday. I had a double header after not playing lacrosse for a year because of my surgeries. And my legs felt fine the first day after, and today they felt like they were a sack of bricks, and walking around was very heavy, very tiring. So I didn't really get around as much, but gotta recover, gotta get back, don't want to get hurt, and just keep pushing at the same time. So, if you have a goal that you want to achieve, I believe in you. I genuinely do. I think there are plenty of people that have overcome tremendous goals, and there's no reason that you could do the same. So keep pushing. Do not listen to the people on the outside. Block them out. Look forward and pursue your goal. Keep pushing, because even if you don't reach all the way to the top, you reached way higher than you were all the way in the beginning. So keep pushing, keep challenging yourself, trying new things, making yourself uncomfortable. And with that being said, I'm still going through my battles. I still can't drive, still can't, do a few other things, taking a bunch of medication. So I refuse to quit on myself, but I also refuse to quit on all of you. With that being said, hopefully you refuse to quit on yourself and myself so that we can hold each other accountable. And if that sounds good to you, I look forward to seeing you soon, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good one.